Go Knots, go! Woo!
What is going on, everybody? Welcome to Sports Talk with Bros. What we have here today is a little bit different. I have my man Lewis, a Golden Knights fan from Las Vegas, who loves the squad. Check out his channel below. We are discussing how it is to have a new squad in the city of Las Vegas that's professional sports. They've been waiting, and on top of that, they're doing so well. So I want to have a little conversation with him about how awesome of a start this has been, what it's like, and all that great stuff. Here he is. Make sure you check out his channel.
What's going on, guys? I want to give a big thank you to Bros for having me on. And let me just say, I was actually born in Las Vegas, and I've lived here almost my whole life, excluding about 5 years when I was stationed in Florida in the military and, doing that whole thing. I will say that there are a lot of new fans that don't really know hockey as well, because this is a lot of their first years of their first hockey season, honestly. Much like all hockey fans, they've all seen their teams do real bad, and they don't freak out when, the team loses 3 games in a row or things like that. Well, a lot of Vegas fans that are new to hockey, it feels like there is some type of being spoiled there, because it's not like football season where a good team will go, 11-5 in football, right? They'll lose. They only lose 5 games. Hockey, there's 82 games.
I understand completely what you're saying. It's different. I mean, this city is not used to seeing a professional sports team. On top of that, the team is playing so well, right? I mean, for them to see their squad lose a few games to some teams they should beat, Edmonton, Arizona, I'm just spitballing some lower-end squads, Buffalo, and if they're losing these teams, they don't know how to react. They don't know how to settle in and say, okay, you know what, boys? Bad stretches happen. We need to find a way to bounce back. We need to find a way to get this team on the right track to win some hockey games. You have veteran leaders in there, Flowers, James Neal. Let's go. It's okay to lose 3-4 games in a row, grab a point here, grab a point there, but you got to find a way, and that's when true leaders step up and figure it out.
And basically, I'm just saying, maybe Vegas fans have been good for them just to be used to losing some, so that when they win, things feel good. When we get some new roster pieces, hey, they're more optimistic, saying, hey, maybe these guys can help. But a lot of Vegas fans nowadays, hey, they're too attached, too emotionally attached to a lot of these players. Brendan Leipzig went, and everyone's crying over it. And over here, I'm thinking like, well, I mean, he's all right. He's on our 4th line. I don't mind getting rid of him, because guess what? Now we got Tatar, and we got, bad boy Ryan Reeves ready to drop gloves and lay some people out that are trying to mess with our first liners. You know what I'm saying? But it is such a treat for the people that have been fans and had a team prior to Vegas, that it's such a treat, because we were going in planning on cheering for this team and being excited to go to games, and Vegas has their first team, and it's just a bonus, that little cherry on top, the fact that not only are they winning, but they're going to have a playoff spot. And not only that, but they're in the top of their division in the Pacific. That's just insane. Beginning of the season, I'm sitting here saying, well, at least we got a team, and it's going to be so exciting. And that's pretty much all I thought. Farthest from my mind was playoffs.
I agree with that. Now, not only is this team you guys are so excited for, you got the pro squad in Vegas, things are looking great. You don't know how the NFL is going to play out with the new squad in Vegas, but they're doing so well. They are doing so well. Their record is phenomenal. They have a great chance to make a run in the playoffs. If you have guys like Flower doing his thing, which I always praise, that was my number one thing with the Vegas Knights when they started, is damn, do they have a real goaltender? Do they have a netminder who has been in the playoffs, who understands what it takes to win a Stanley Cup? And that's a huge thing. Coming from a Philadelphia Flyers fan, that is something we always miss, is goaltending. And when you look at NHL teams who win the Stanley Cups, who play phenomenal. I mean, you had Flower in Pittsburgh do his thing with a couple. He stepped in for Matt Murray, who have won 2 Stanley Cups as well. So, Fleury actually has 3. But he is the kind of backbone a team needs. And that was the biggest pickup for the Las Vegas Golden Knights. But no, it's amazing that they are doing what they are doing. Everyone's rooting for them. It's all about the underdog.
I'm thinking, playoffs, we're going to be looking good. I think we can get through 1 or 2 rounds at least if we're healthy. We go in there, we're not healthy. Subban's still hurt, our backup goalie, or, some key pieces like James Neal's hurt. Yeah, we got Tatar that can slide up in there in the second line. That's good and all, but, I mean, James Neal, you rely on him on your offense. You do. And no one can really make up if he's missing. You need him out there. So I'm excited for Philly. You guys are missing Simmons, who, I mean, in the fact that you guys have been going on this run you've been going on to actually, lead the Metropolitan for a bit. Amazing. You guys quietly snuck up the standings without the backbone of your team, it felt like.
Let's go, baby! Fly guys sneaking into that Metropolitan unnoticed. Let's go. But no, you're right. Injuries is a huge piece. Wayne Simmons actually comes back tonight against the Penguins on the NBC rivalry night, which is huge for this squad. And you're right. Marc-Andre Fleury needs to be healthy. James Neal is a one-of-a-kind leader for that squad. He needs to be healthy and ready for that playoff run. And that's the key to it. You're right. You hit it right on the head. It's injuries, because that can literally change everything when it comes to a squad. If you guys are healthy heading into the playoffs, you're going to be tough to beat. Not only that, you saw Nashville last year in the playoffs with their kind of fan base that they are so loud and everybody loves watching them play because of how loud and energized the fans are. Wait for you guys in the playoffs. That's going to be a tough building to play in without a doubt.
And I just want to give a big thanks again for Broads for having me on, and just wanting to hear a little bit. And please check me out, Vegas Golden Knight coverage, where I'm talking about Vegas Golden Knight stuff all the time. It's always going to be Vegas things happening at my channel. That's what I'm talking about.